He is smart, and so when we let him on the backyard, he was a real smart. So at first, Miller, the golden girl, was trying to engage with Barkley on the lawn, head to head, and Barkley was on the back of my butt. And he was smart. He would hide behind the lawn furniture. He'd come out and get him, and they go back to the lawn furniture. Yeah. Both doors. That's what it is. It's cute. So that's my brother and sister-in-law. They're all great. They're all here now that they brought them up. So they're staying. So it's not separate.
Court, all rise. Court is now in session. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. May I call the case?
Sure.
Calling number 4 on the session J list for December 23rd, 2025. The Honorable Justice Kathleen McCarthy Nyman presiding. Como versus Kelsey Fitzsimmons, 2025, 77 CR 311. Scheduled today for a motion hearing. Could counsel please identify themselves for the record?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. James Joseph, Captain Como.
Good afternoon, Attorney Fitzsimmons.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Timothy Bradle on behalf of Mr. Simmons.
Good afternoon, Attorney Bradle.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Martha Coakley on behalf of defendant Kelsey Fitzsimmons.
Good afternoon, Attorney Coakley, and good afternoon, Ms. Fitzsimmons, and good afternoon to everybody in the courtroom. So, the court is in receipt of a motion by Attorney Bradle, an expedited motion, I guess.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you for having us. Judge, we really are standing on the motion in the sense that, we've done the medical homework, if you will, and Ms. Fitzsimmons is able to muster the appropriate amount of oxygen or deep breath, and she can comply with the terms that the court has requested. We had her visit with the institution nurse and a couple of times, and we're confident that she's able to do it. And I hope that the court will reinstate what the court initially wanted her to undergo.
Okay, I just want to make a couple of notes here. The motion is entitled as an expedited motion, which the court was willing to do, but I do want to point out a few things that the paperwork that was submitted with the expedited motion indicated that your position is that your client's been able to, in, I guess, your mind, comply with the terms of release since November 24th of 2025. So
Yes.
that's over a month ago.
Yes,
Ms. Fitzsimmons was in court on November 25th in person.
yes.
And I just wanted to be clear that that was not brought to anybody's attention at that point. There were also 2 other dates that were on for hearing, and it was never brought to the court's attention at that time that your client was able to do it. For the record, I just wanted to be clear that the court would have been open to hearing this type of information at any time. So I'm just curious why it was filed yesterday as an expedited motion when it seems to the court that there was plenty of time to do it in the regular course of litigation.
Judge, we elected to prosecute the SJC appeal, and that's the reason.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, so I just wanted to make the record clear that from when my motion was written, it was clear that at any time there was a change in circumstances, the court would certainly be open to hear from the defense on it. That was also made, I think, in the Commonwealth's response to the SJC filings. The Commonwealth did indicate that that was certainly an option that you had. The single justice on October 15th also noted that that was something that Ms. Fitzsimmons could do in the event circumstances changed. Then apparently there was medical evidence to support your position over a month ago, November 24th. Again, November 25th, she was in court in person, could have certainly have alerted the court to her condition at that time, and the court certainly would have been open to seeing if she could do the scram. She was in then, actually December 19th, last Friday, she was in front of Judge Drexler, and Judge Drexler actually prompted the defense and brought this issue up with them. And here we are 3 months later, which is about 103 days total. Ms. Fitzsimmons been in custody, and I just wanted to make that clear. So with that said, we'll certainly hear from you, and Attorney Gubitosi, do you have anything to say?
No, I just have a question on the arguments that I've made 3 or 4 times in the past, so the Commonwealth's position on the 58A, the conditions and the like. I don't need to ask them.
Okay.
Couple of things, Your Honor. So I have no doubt that if we had brought it up at different times, the court would have entertained it just fine. But we had a pending appeal going, and we elected to prosecute the appeal,
That's fine.
and it would have mooted the appeal, Your Honor. So that's sort of the legal justification as well. And the scores from the nurse at the institution, at the time were average scores. So it wasn't like she was passing these with flying colors.
Okay.
So it was going in the right direction, but it was,
Okay.
it wasn't a
No, that's certainly your right.
grand
I just
slam,
want to make
so to
sure
speak.
that the record's clear that this court has been open to this type of motion for 3 months.
I have no doubt, no, I believe it 100%.
The documentation that was submitted indicated that on November 24th, the patient was in no distress and was able to do whatever test it is that they
Yes, incentives
at
for all.
the institution. So that's fine. So I do want to address a few things. First of all, relative to Ms. Fitzsimmons' mental health, back when I made my order, there was, I think, some schedules for her to go and see certain providers. Is that still in place?
Yes, absolutely,
So
Your
can
Honor.
you tell me about that?
So Dr. Zeisel is our retained expert, and he's also treating Ms. Fitzsimmons. And he is ready to go with appointments, and he understands that probation is to be informed of all the appointments and compliance issues, et cetera. And the other one is Mass General, the Mass General Clinic, and Ms. Fitzsimmons is ready to make those appointments as well, and we'll advise probation of that.
Okay, so those were I know, Doctor, did Ms. Fitzsimmons get treatment while she was incarcerated?
No, Your Honor.
Okay,
I mean, she had some visits, but nothing that we would consider any sort of
So
comprehensive treatment.
Dr. Zizell, that's the doctor that the defense has.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
And what's his specialty again?
He's a forensic psychologist. I've worked with him for many years, and he's also taken an interest in Ms. Fitzsimmons in the sense of treating her as well as being a consultant for us.
So do you have a treatment plan currently from him, or what was the plan if, back?
So it was, Dr. Zizell was going to see her twice a week, I believe it was, and then she was going to have at least a weekly with Mass General. And I think that,
And what's is there a specific doctor at Mass General?
well, Dr. Nisevich, you may recall, is the kind of the head of the team. I don't know if he's going to be specifically on the meetings. I think that's going to be a Zoom type situation.
Okay, so that will be Zoom, and how about Dr. Zizell?
I believe, if I could say one more here.
Sure.
So Judge, it's going to be a Zoom with Dr. Zizell as well, but he's available. He's very flexible, and if he feels he wants to see her in person, he will certainly be happy to do that.
Okay, if that's the case, with the appropriate notification to probation. So the previous conditions were GPS probation. Do we have a GPS available?
Yes, we do.
Okay. 24/7 house arrest except for medical visits, psychiatric visits, attorney visits, and all of that has to be with 48 hours notice to probation. Reside at the home of William Page, and her mom's here today?
Yes, sir.
Lauren, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, could you just come forward? Could you swear her in, please?
Could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear to make true answers to such questions put by the court or upon its directions to help you God?
Yes. So, good afternoon. As you know, my name is Kathleen McCarthy, and I have a few questions for you. Where are you currently living?
24 Oak Knoll Road in Methuen, Mass.
Who lives there with you?
My husband and our daughter Madison.
Okay, so I think the last time that we were in court, it was just you and your husband that were living there, is that right?
No, Madison was too.
Okay, so I'm gonna order again, I know a few months have gone by, but, I'm gonna order that the board of probation run BOPs on all the current residents that are going to live there. And also, your last name is Page, correct? Okay, Ms. Page, your daughter, if she's released, then she's gonna be in your custody, do you understand that? And there are certain conditions that are gonna be imposed. They're gonna be the same conditions for the most part that were imposed before, do you understand that? And do I have your word that if it appears that your daughter is gonna be violating any of those terms, that you will in fact contact the probation department? Okay, all right, thank you. So I do wanna have a home check at that location, can we do that?
We could do it this afternoon, but I would probably need about a half hour to an hour to get that completed.
Okay,
I could have someone from my lawyer's office do that home visit.
okay, that would be great. That's a condition precedent to release. And then stay away, have no contact with the named victim in the case, any of the witnesses, and with the child. No alcohol with scrams. The scrams are gonna be random, and they're gonna be between 6 a.m. in the morning and 11:30 at night. Ms. Fitzsimmons has to sign all the releases again and follow the treatment plans that are in place. I assume Attorney Bradel or Attorney Coakley did the same treatment plan, similar, by Dr. Zizell and Mass General. So for now, it's going to be ordered that Ms. Fitzsimmons have sessions with Dr. Zizell at least twice a week, and by Zoom is fine, and at least one time a week at Mass General under its Dr. Nisevich, was it?
Nisevich, Niceveic.
Okay, or any
His team.
doctor, somebody on his team.
Thank you.
Okay. Attorney Gubitosi, do you want to be heard on anything?
The only thing that we had talked about before, Your Honor, was that she's not having possession of firearms or
Yes.
dangerous weapons, and there shouldn't be any of those in the home.
Yes, so there's no firearms or dangerous weapons Ms. Fitzsimmons can't be in possession of, and there are to be no firearms or dangerous weapons in the home. Anything else?
No, you aren't. Thank you.
Attorney Fitzsimmons?
No.
So what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna take, about an hour break, and there'll be the home visit conducted, and we're gonna see if Ms. Fitzsimmons can actually do the scram. I understand that it's the defense's position that she can, but we're gonna give her an opportunity to do that, because I wanna make sure if there's any problems, it's brought to my attention today and not on another day. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much, Marty.
All right. Both stands in recess. Sir, somebody at the house.
Yes, someone's there.
Someone's there. Who's there? Okay, I didn't let them know.
Will, who's at the house? Somebody's there.
Who is it? They have someone go to the house. Right?
Katie's at the house. I will call her and let her know you guys are on the way.
Okay, we'll be there like 20 minutes, half an hour.
That's fine. Thank you, sir.
Sorry?
Things I pick it up from.
I'm sorry.
First name James, last name is Kubatosi, G-U-B as in boy, I-T-O-S-E. Yep. Sure.
Meet Andrew from the Zebra. Andrew lives and breathes insurance. Andrew stays up all night watching the Zebra find people's savings. You might think nobody could love insurance as much as Andrew, but at the Zebra, everybody's really into savings. The Zebra monitors your insurance and informs you of savings the moment we find it.